toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John Oakland Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. The Red Raiders will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Houston Cougars offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get up.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put him in play from the 27, first down. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Thurman. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. Fights off a defender. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
With the catch, it's Roach. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand, that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him.
Turning it on! They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got him back on their heels.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bush. fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Second down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. The screen, and watch out. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, and you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Caught in the backfield, it's Young. There he goes! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. The option look. He'll pitch it. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Bush. Puts it out of the air. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Red Raiders have taken it inside the 20.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They go right back to him. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to take off. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Bush. They're working that left side. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Pettis. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. This time he's got it.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Red Raiders line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. Breaks into the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The pitch. On the move at the 30. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the punishment has been extended. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fakes the grab.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receiver, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Bush. He's got him in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll do it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Grab behind the line. It's Pettis. At the 35, he's got room. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Dropping back, it's Bush. Quick completion on the out. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking for room at the 25. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Roach.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbound.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lofts one high indeed. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Pettis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense set on first down. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's caught. It's Pettis. And they get him down.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. While they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out.